let's say there's 1 million software developers graduating from college in a given year, a lot of them would actually go into open source and love this lifestyle if they could, in fact, afford a home, have a family, have kids, put them through college, have a life. And so instead, they actually have to kind of join, a lot of times, these companies that maybe wouldn't align with their values. So I sort of parted my mind of, fixing open source as making the existing open source work and also charting a new set of options for everybody going into computer science, the next generation. Hi, my name is Robert Drost, and I'm the head of Eigen Foundation. A lot of the value of the open source gets funneled into somebody who's not developing it. And in a sense, the licenses of open source say generally that open source should be accessible and growable and other things. So it's not a legal issue, but if we look at open source, this doesn't actually build the regenerative mechanism to allow the open source and what I would call the legitimate founding team to be able to fund that expansion phase where the bug fixes come in at a very high level and people are now depending on it in very critical ways. Eigen Foundation is supporting the community and the open source development and the decentralization roadmap for EigenLayer. We found a repeatable, successful model for building open source, not holding anything proprietary, but having great financial outcomes, as well as predominantly a lot of that funding going right back into the open source creation. What we've seen in this space is that the founding software developers and the team of people who contributed have actually had very good financial outcomes. So that tells us it's possible. It tells us, in my mind, that Web3 has found a solution.